A stellar women's field gathered in Montreal for round 4 of the World Triathlon Championship Series. 6 of the top 7 in the rankings here for this sprint distance race, including Britain's Georgia Taylor-Brown, who'd won the previous event in Cagliari. Earlier in the water, though, it was Vitória Lopes of Brazil and Lena Meisner of Germany who were the two leaders. Just 750 metres to swim. And they came out in just shy of 9 minutes. Also prominent, USA's Taylor Knibb, although she had to take a 10-second time penalty for missing the pre-race briefing. The reason? She was in a US time trial pro cycle race in Tennessee. Nonetheless, it didn't really affect her because she was prominent on the bike. We've seen it so many times from Knibb. And she forced an early break along with her fellow countrywoman, Summer Rappaport. That was on the second lap, a 20k bike for this sprint race. The chasing pack at one point were 15 seconds behind the leading duo. They reduced that slightly when the two at the front came into transition. Actually, it was Rappaport who had the better transition, and she went out ahead of Knibb. Rappaport, who switched coaches about a year ago, and it's been a very beneficial change. 3 top 10s so far this season for the American before this event. Some stellar runners were ganging up behind, though, including Leonie Periault of France and Katie Zafiris, who only got into the race from the wait list. But the points here will certainly do her a power of good. Meanwhile, at the front, Beth Potter of Great Britain, a former Olympic runner, was showing again how dangerous she is. And she got to the front along with Periault and Rappaport. Jean Lair of Luxembourg back in fourth, and Potter made the break late on the second lap. Periault couldn't respond, and the Brit came away for her second victory of the season, having won earlier in Abu Dhabi. Periault a terrific second place, the only Frenchwoman here in Montreal, and Rappaport's third was her first podium at this level for the best part of 2 years. Terrific performance from her. So, confirmation of the final result. Knibb finished 6th in the end. Taylor-Brown back in 7th.
Didn't have a great swim today, but I just made sure I stayed cool and calm and worked really hard in the first 2 laps of the bike and got back on. Yeah, I had a bit of a niggle going into the Cagliari, so I think that's why I was a little bit off. Just didn't fully trust my preparation. So yeah, to come here and to come off like quite a hard bike and then run really well, and I'm really happy with that.
So congratulations to those three. Taylor Spivey maintains her lead in the series overall.